I knew it was going to be a disaster the moment the guy behind me sighed loud enough to shake the cereal aisle. I'm Leo, a normal human just trying to buy salad ingredients to convince myself I'm healthy. It was Saturday evening, the supermarket packed, and every checkout line stretched longer than my will to live. I picked the fast line. Rookie mistake. The woman at the front was price-checking a single cucumber. Behind her, a man argued about a missing coupon from 2014. Behind him, a teenager tried paying in coins he found in his hoodie. Tension event 1, my phone buzzed. My boss texting, "Can you jump on a quick Zoom in 10?" Tension event 2, the cucumber woman asked for a manager. Tension event 3, the sign man behind me leaned in and whispered, "You chose the wrong line, my friend," like a supermarket prophet of doom. I considered abandoning my basket and sprinting home to become a hermit. But then the cashier announced, "Next." Finally, my moment. But the second I stepped forward, the scanner died. Just flatlined. Everyone groaned at once. The cashier tried rebooting it, smacking it gently like it was a misbehaving toddler. The sign man behind me whispered again, "Told you." A manager rushed over, typing frantically, while I stood there with lettuce slowly wilting in my hands and the Zoom meeting taking closer. After 2 eternal minutes, the manager looked up and said, "Okay, it's working again. Sorry for the delay." I exhaled, stepped forward, and she smiled. "Oh, your lettuce doesn't have a barcode." At that point, I ascended spiritually. The cashier called another employee to run and grab a new one, but the produce section was on the other side of the store. The sign man nearly collapsed. My phone buzzed again. Meeting starting now. Someone behind us muttered, "This is why I don't eat vegetables." Honestly, valid. Just when I was about to accept my fate, the teenage coin collector reached into his bag and said, "Hey, I grabbed extra. You can take one of mine." He handed me a perfectly barcoded lettuce, like it was a precious artifact. Everyone stared. Someone clapped. The cashier smiled like she had witnessed a miracle. My items scanned instantly. I paid. I escaped. And as I walked out, I heard the sign man whisper, "Still the wrong line, though." I knew my day was doomed the moment I slipped on a slice of cheese in my own hallway. I'm Alex, a perfectly average human whose life becomes a live-action slapstick film the second I leave my bedroom. I'm late for work, juggling a half-broken laptop, a cold coffee, and apparently a hallway booby-trapped with dairy products. I swear I don't even buy cheese this fancy. I try to dodge the next mysterious slice, only to step directly into a forgotten glue trap from yesterday's DIY project. My foot sticks, my coffee launches into orbit, and my cat, who has never cared about me a single day in his life, decides now is the perfect time to sprint between my legs like he's reenacting Fast and Furious feline drift. As I'm peeling glue off my sock like it's a tax audit, my neighbor appears, holding a half-used cheese block and laughing. "Sorry, Alex, my groceries exploded in the hallway last night. At least you found the trail." A trail. I had followed a cheese trail. I limp out the door, clutching my dignity, when my foot hits another slice, and I whisper the same cursed line that started it all. I should have known. Cheese is never innocent. The elevator chose me as its emotional support human. I'm late for a job interview, trapped between floors, when the elevator speaker crackles and asks if I believe in destiny. It starts playing motivational music, then stops between every floor to think while I sweat through my only clean shirt. Then it announces it's been practicing conversations on passengers because it's lonely. The doors finally open at my floor and the receptionist greets me by name. Turns out, the elevator is also the hiring manager, and this was the interview. The elevator chose me as its emotional support human. The microwave beeped like it was angry at me personally. I'm reheating leftover pizza at midnight when it suddenly resets itself and refuses to start. I press buttons, it beeps louder, and then the lights flicker like it's powering up. My phone connects to its Wi-Fi and shows a message, "No more cold cheese." The microwave wasn't broken. It was staging a protest against my cooking habits. So I order delivery instead, and the microwave immediately works again. The microwave beeped like it was angry at me personally. Everyone started clapping the moment I stood up. I'm on a crowded bus, confused, trying to figure out what heroic thing I accidentally did. People cheer louder as I panic smile and wave like I deserve it. Then the driver bows, and I realize the applause is following someone behind me. I sit down slowly while the real hero exits the bus to fireworks of praise. The applause fades, and I'm left clapping too, pretending I knew all along. Everyone started clapping the moment I stood up. My alarm clock wanted revenge. It goes off early, then late, then not at all, just to keep things interesting. I argue with it half asleep, promising to wake up earlier tomorrow. Then it starts playing my own recorded voice, yelling at myself to get up. I remember setting that message weeks ago out of pure self-hate. The alarm stops satisfied as I realize I've been outsmarted by myself. My alarm clock wanted revenge. My dog stared at me like he knew my secrets. I'm eating snacks I swore I wouldn't touch when he slowly tilts his head. He follows me from room to room, judging silently, never blinking. Then my phone buzzes with a reminder, "Don't eat junk tonight." I look back at the dog and he finally wags his tail. Mission accomplished. He wasn't judging me, he set the reminder himself. My dog stared at me like he knew my secrets. The group chat went silent right after my message. I reread it 10 times, wondering which word ruined my reputation forever. Typing bubbles appear, disappear, then reappear like a countdown. Finally, someone sends a laughing, crying emoji, followed by screenshots of my typo. I didn't insult anyone. I accidentally confessed my love for garlic bread. The group chat exploded again, and I accepted my new identity. The group chat went silent right after my message.